together. I made it myself 2 days. And here's what my favorite piece of it looks like now. It's not terrible. It is mostly the best does it. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. I am trying to get the lighting right, y'all. Good morning. Good morning, Shauna. Good morning. Good morning. Every time I have this idea of going live in a new location, I have the idea at night, and the lighting at night is clearly not what the lighting is at 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Central. So I hope that it's not too dark. The thing about this room is, it's going to adjust in a minute. It really has great light, but the light is behind me. And if you're ever trying to, this is just a vlogging photography tip, you always want the natural light to be in your face, because when the light is behind you, it takes a lot to compensate for that. So I have 2 big lights in front of me trying to compensate for this beautiful window behind me. There's a beautiful, gorgeous morning sunlight. So good morning. Welcome to Coffee with Angel. Y'all, I know backdrop struggles. I know. Welcome to Coffee with Angel. So today's vlog is actually it's kind of a continuation of last week. And it's basically answering a few of the questions you guys had for behind the scenes, for my thought process in terms of campaigns that I do and how I decide to collaborate. So I was actually in the middle of a project and thought, oh, that answers some of the questions that you guys had. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Lady D. Good morning, Gail. Let's see if we're live over here on Instagram. Yes, good morning. Good morning, Nails by Kenny and Heroine of Faith and Pious. I don't know that I can describe. I didn't want to say that wrong. So good morning, you guys. So today I'm taking you guys, this is my home office. Good morning. Hey, y'all. This is my home office, and for the last week, I've been in the middle of a mini reno, and it's very mini because the only thing I changed was my desk, but that is the most important part of this room because it's where I do my work. So as you can see, it's very bright. I did, let's see, how can I get this camera the right way? The right way. The walls are a dove blue, a dove grayish blue, and I painted this during 2020, during the pandemic, because I was on Zooms a lot and I didn't realize how boring my office was until I had to look at it on camera. And so the bookshelves were black. Let me see. I'm going to switch the camera around so y'all can see it. So the bookshelves were black and I painted them the same color as this old TV cabinet. You can tell it's old because they don't even make TV cabinets anymore. It had the drawer that you pulled out. I'm a really big fan of reusing things. And so I just took all the cabinetry out and it's just storage. But most of the things on the bookshelf are not new. But I do want to show y'all before I show y'all my new, oops, turning around. Turn it back to selfie mode. But before I show you guys, good morning, good morning. Before I show you guys my new desk, I want to show you what it looked like before. So I've got some footage of my before. And it wasn't horrible, but this was the situation. It had no drawers. And when I first started Maison 276, I was not a content creator. You guys remember, I just started doing this a year ago. So I didn't have lighting and cameras. And so I just was accumulating all this stuff and I didn't have anywhere to put it. So this is me in, that's my Peloton to the back, putting this together last, I think this was Wednesday, midday. What am I saying? Projects together, but I am going to do it myself. Muted, but as you can see, I am seriously like really into it. I'm not going to be defeated. This desk is not going to defeat me, y'all. It came in 2 huge boxes that my husband had to. Can y'all hear me or the video? I am almost done with this desk. I'm about 3 or 4 days. So super excited to show it to you tomorrow morning, Coffee with Angel, because I feel like can y'all hear the video? Office fixed tomorrow. It's like I have company coming, but there's no company. I'm just gonna show you the finished room live tomorrow. So I'll see you later. Hopefully, I'm going to be in. Okay, so I don't know if y'all can hear the video or not. Basically, that was me in this room at 11 o'clock last night. I finally finished around midnight. It was kind of like, you know how when you're going to have company over and you just stay up just trying to get everything in order? Y'all are my company. So I was staying up just trying to get all of this stuff in order. So let me show you the instructions for this desk, y'all. It was 31 pages. And I have put things together before. I really have, but this one was a lot. I mean, I actually chronicled my hours. It took me about, I'm going to say 12 hours over the course of this week. So I didn't work on it every single day, just a few hours here and there. And then yesterday I was just like, I gotta finish this thing. I gotta finish it. So let's take a look at my new, now I'm gonna try to, I'm gonna turn this around, the selfie off, and then show you my new desk. Okay, here we go. Ignore the cameras. And let's see if we can walk with the laptop so you can see what it actually looks like. It's really pretty, y'all. I really like it. It's got drawers, as you can see. So all of that stuff that I had over on the floor and on top of that, it was an old TV stand, actually. I can put all of that stuff in drawers now. I'm trying to pick up my laptop so I can walk over there. So it's really a beautiful gray I mean, did nothing was put together. You see everything, the hinges, I did all of that. The other thing I really like about it is it's got, I'm going to go over there so I can show you. And hopefully the camera will pick it up. This light's killing me, y'all. I'm glad y'all know. I normally know what I'm doing. So over here, I also love the fact that I can put my monitor in the back. And then when I'm ready to work at my desk, I can just open the blinds, look outside. And my other desk, it was very short, so the monitor blocked the window. It's got outlets behind the monitor, and I've just got a lot of room. So I always have plants in my office, even in my corporate office. I always had a few plants. So down here, I've got, I don't know what that plant is called, but yeah, let's turn it around so you can see it. Yeah, so you can see I've got lots of plants. And then I started collecting orchids, not collecting, I would say, like when my husband would normally buy me roses, whether it was anniversary, my present, birthday, or whatever, I would just tell him I wanted orchids. So I've got a nice little orchid collection. And, I always say you can tell a lot about me if you just come to my bookshelf. So full of pictures, just pictures, my kids, me, my husband. That's pretty much what this is. I got the idea of covering some of the books from a designer years ago. Two things. Books have really pretty, like if you take the cover off a book, sometimes the spine is really gorgeous. So this is the original print of Terry McMillan. Oh no, this is a day late and a dollar short. I actually have the original print of her Waiting to Exhale, and it's signed by her. Like this was before she was big. She came to a bookstore in Houston and I got it. So yeah, just different. I use these little All God's Children. I don't even know if they still make these anymore, but I used to collect these. And then I used to collect angels. So I have a lot of angels everywhere. I still do, but I have so many of them, I don't buy them as often as I used to. And then on the other side, because the cord, let's see if I can get over there so y'all can see the other side of the bookshelf. Let's see. Y'all, we're on the struggle bus this morning, but y'all want it behind the scenes? This is what behind the scenes looks like sometimes. I can't get over to the other bookshelf, but you see more pictures. Yes, lots of pink and green. Lots of, I really like magnolias. So I've got soap magnolias in random places. But yeah, just pictures and things that are important to me. That teapot is back there is from my mother's kitchen. When I kind of changed my decor, I asked her for it. Actually, I've had that for a long time, now that I think about it. So that is my home office reno. Well, Shauna, my desk, my favorite. Well, first of all, you saw what that desk looked like before, the old desk. So my desk wasn't always that neat. So if you're just joining me, good morning. Welcome to Coffee with Angel. I'm Angel Cornelius, the founder of Maison 276, and we hop on every Friday to chit chat about a variety of topics. Last week we were talking about silver hair care, and today this is little peek behind my recent home office mini reno because I was so proud of this desk that I put together this week. But Shauna, my desk was not that neat. Remember these pictures from earlier? But mostly the desk doesn't fit my needs, but it's not terrible. You're about to see how what it used to look like. The desk, like I said, that part was fine. That's just one of the boxes. You see that? That's not neat, Shauna. There are wires everywhere. That's not neat. And then I had all of this stuff over here. I can't work in chaos. I can't. So I was super excited about how this desk thing even came about. This answers another question that Deneen had. Deneen wanted to know how I decide what brands I'm going to collaborate with. What's my thought process? And so first of all, it has to be something that I either want, something I would have normally bought, or maybe something I didn't think of, but oh, that would be nice. And so when the company reached out about the desk, at first it was just like, oh, I don't want to put that together. No, I do not. But then a week later, I walked into my office and realized that it was stressing me out because I had stuff everywhere that I didn't have anywhere to put. I was just like, oh, actually, that would be a good collab because I do need a desk. So that's literally how I got this desk. I don't take things just to be taking them because somebody wants to collaborate with me. It has to be something that fits my personal style. And it has to be something that aligns with Maison 276. So, there are multiple boxes to check. And it has to be something, if I'm creating content, that I think the community will find valuable. So there are a lot of things. In fact, most I say no to because it's either not something that aligns with me or Maison 276. It's not something that I need or want. And it's not something that I think would be valuable to you. And that is why I always ask you guys when you are looking at vlogs or even when we are in these chats, like, tell me what kind of content you find valuable, because it could be that something that I am very neutral about. It could be something you guys have a great deal of interest in. And so that's kind of my rationale. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Deneen. I was just saying the answer to your question is yes. Almost 50 years. almost 50 years. Good morning, not before 10. Good morning, everyone. Well, it's cozy now because I just had to get it together because I can't work in chaos. So, so Deneen, if you hopped on late, today's topic was kind of sort of inspired by your question last week. So that is what we're doing. Good morning. Oh, thank you. The video was very low. Thank you. That's why I just started talking over it. So what I've discovered, so I'm using a webcam now, which is why there's like some movement when I move. But when the webcam is plugged in, I can't hear the audio from my computer. So the very first time that was when I was in the closet 2 weeks ago, I was like, can y'all hear the music? And then when I watch it on replay, it's like, oh, they can definitely hear the music. It's just that I couldn't hear it because, the computer only has so many ports. So the other question, oh, yes. So, Deneen. Good morning, you guys. I love it. So oh, thank you, Tangle Silver. Thank you. Thank you. You know, it took a lot of time from other things that I needed to do, but I needed to do it so that I wouldn't be distracted by all the other stuff that's going around that was distracting me. It's why my closet, like it can sometimes when I'm traveling a lot, it gets like really out of order, and then I have to just stop and put everything back in place. Okay, so any questions, you guys? By the way, I finally posted. Thank you. Hey, Kim Roxy. It is not it's a top. It's not a dress. I love mesh. I love mesh tops. They're because it doesn't really get very cold here in Houston, so you can wear them all year long. I love mesh tops, and I love them with patterns. It's kind of how I've expanded my pattern wardrobe. I just started with these mesh tops because I'm just wore a lot of solids. So this one's really old, maybe like maybe 3 or 4 years old from where did I get this from? In Soho. I can't think of the name of the store. Bloomingdale's? I don't know. It's old, y'all. But everybody sells mesh tops now. Everybody does. From Amazon to Zara to, yeah. And they're very affordable and very versatile. I'm always looking for a good mesh top. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. So the other question, oh, by the way, new hair vlog up. I do my entire wash day routine. Like I'm washing my hair. So from start to finish, doing the twist out and just showing how I maintain it, how to use the 3-step system, and also answering a lot of the questions that we talked about last week, which is why is our hair so different as we mature, as we get into perimenopause and menopause? Even if you don't get a lot of silver or gray, because that's completely hereditary, our hair still changes because our hair is just like our skin. It changes as we mature. So check out that vlog after our go live or when you're just chilling out this weekend. It's a great tutorial. If you've ever wondered how I do, or anyone does a twist out, and how can you maintain that texture and how to take care of it without it looking frizzy, because that's the key. A twist out that's not frizzy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, everybody's this. Okay, well, you don't have to buy a new desk in order to redo your space. Sometimes it's just purging. I'm a really big fan of paint. Like this cabinet has probably been painted because it's really old. It's more than 20 years old. It's probably been painted 5 times. It's just a good piece of furniture, and it's nice and sturdy, and it's a great storage piece. The bookshelves are actually from IKEA, and they used to be black. I painted those too. And I will get some paint in a minute. And then one way, it depends on the look that you're going for. I was really going for a very cohesive look, and that's why I covered a lot of not all of them. I covered some of the books. Now, some of them, the binding, was very pretty, like the one that Terry McMillan book I showed you. So I really took all the covers off, and then I put them back up to see which ones which ones stood out in a bad way. And this is just gift wrap paper. That's all it is. I can't even remember the designer that where I got that trick from. I don't remember, but that is a trick to give your bookcase a more cohesive look. Or just take the covers off, like I said, because there are many that I don't have the covers on because they're just pretty. Okay, the other question that Deneen asked was my thought process. Um, and it wasn't just Denise, several people asked this last week. Um, when I'm doing fashion vlogs. So I'm getting ready to show y'all, this is truly behind the scenes of some items that I got from a brand and what my thought process was when I selected those items. And the vlog will be live in a couple of weeks. But so this isn't really a try on. It's just like, oh, what are you thinking about? But I just put contact on mine and it came. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. So All About Food says she put contact paper on her books. Yeah. I use the gift wrap paper. I didn't think about contact paper. If you, as long as you know you're never going to want to, use, because the contact paper might pull some of the stuff off, like a lot of, um, like this binding, this is gold. So I don't know if you might have the contact paper that's like it's not damaging. So if you decide to take that route, just make sure or maybe test it to make sure it doesn't pull off anything on the original binding. But that is, and contact paper comes in literally thousands of patterns, thousands. But that is also another great idea. You thought this was Joy Reid? Joy Reid. She doesn't have silver hair, but okay. But I did she and I did a panel together. When was that? In January or February or something. I love her. Um, oh, you put it on your desk. Oh, you put the, yes. Oh, yes. Contact paper on the desk. Yes, because you can use contact paper on furniture now. Okay, my bad. Okay, great. What do I store in the cabinet? I have bins in here, yes. Am I super organized? No. This needs to be organized next. But I'm just, we're being transparent here. So let me turn the camera around. So I do have bins. You see these bins right here. My artist pencils that I never get to use. And this is just a lot of, these are actually pictures. I have so many pictures. And so these are my pictures, just lots of pictures, or either like commemorative magazines but mostly these are pictures, family pictures. We have 2 kids, so you can kind of go crazy with the pictures sometimes, and they can't all go on the wall. So it's organized ish, but you can see where the TV part used to be. But I will paint something in a minute, child. I will paint something in a minute. The other thing that I do for storage, I'm going to show you something else I have down here. I think I can get the camera to see it down there. That it's like a chest. I mean, it's not heavy. It's not meant to hold, but you see that chest down there? I really loved it because it had shoes, and y'all know I love shoes so much. So that also has like documents, stuff like that. The truth is that, y'all, I need to do a lot of digital scanning. When you're 65, you have a lot of stuff on paper. Like my kids have almost no paper. Oh, of course. Watch the replay. Absolutely. Thank you, Simply Be Me. Thanks for just joining. Hey, Nidella. Good morning. Good morning. So one of the things that it's like that's going to be a big project, but I do need to digitize a lot of stuff. Me and my mother's, because imagine she has way more paper than I do. That's definitely a generational thing. I remember when I was spending a lot of time in New York, and I wanted to print something and my son didn't have a printer and I just couldn't like I couldn't fathom. He still doesn't. Neither does my daughter. I couldn't fathom somebody having a home office and not having a printer. That seemed crazy to me. That seemed crazy. Okay, so here's my next BTS, y'all. Let me grab this stuff from the other side. I'm trying to figure out how we can get better light. Which way can I turn it for better light? Is this better light? Not really. I don't know. It's probably not as bad as I think it is. It's probably not as bad as I think it is. So let me go and grab these items and then I can share my thought process. And some of these I'm going to be opening up with y'all. The camera's trying to follow me. Okay. Okay. Like I said, I don't ever take something just or enter a collaboration just for the sake of getting some stuff. I don't, yeah. But I do like to do things in addition to things that I think you guys will like, things that actually beyond things that I like and that I will actually wear, things that will push me outside of my fashion comfort zone. Like it's a safe way for me to experiment. Um, First, I ask when I'm looking at items. Usually, when you collaborate with a brand, there are X number of items that you can choose from. So, the first thing I want to know is there anything in my closet that I can wear this with? Because I don't believe in buying a thing that only has one purpose outside of formal wear. That's different. And so I like, what can I wear this with? And because as you know, one of my fashion mantras is mix and match, layer your clothes, use the stuff you already have before you go out and buy something. So before I bring anything into my closet, I always want to know, is this something, can I wear this with something else? Unless it's gonna, now if it's filling a void for something I don't have, that's different. So I'm really getting into the faux. I mean, I've been into the faux leather thing. Y'all know I did a whole vlog on faux leather, but I really like the faux suede. The quality is so good and it's so much lighter than real suede. And because it doesn't get really cold here, you can actually get a lot of wear out of it. So that is why I selected this item. So I'm really looking forward to styling this. It's a faux suede coat, a black faux suede collar. I got it. This runs really big. So when I do this vlog, I will tell you that this brand runs large. This is a small, and I could have gotten an extra small. I mean, this brand runs really big. Now, this was supposed to be, I mean, it's listed as a trench coat, and it's more like a top coat. It's because it doesn't have a belt or anything, but I really love the color. Like I really, really love the color of this. And so it's again a lightweight coat, and that's mostly all you need here in Houston. And I have a lot of things that will match this because I have lots of neutrals. I'm starting to wear more orange. This has blue in it. So I thought, oh, I could actually pair this with jeans. So that was my thought process for that. This little faux red I thought was super cute. I do have a real red leather blazer that's quite old, but it's long. So I thought this was cute because it's short. and it's really, really supple. So you could, I saw the model push it up on her arms, and I was like, oh, okay, so that must really be supple. Again, it's a small, very, it's a big small. And then I have some but again, lots of stuff that I can already wear this with. Lots of jeans. I could even, if it were cool today, it's not, it's November, and I think it's going to be in the 70s. I could actually wear this today. Yes, Denise, exactly, exactly. That first jacket reminds me of the barn jacket. Yeah, that's exactly, like I was thinking as I'm looking at it online, I was like, what things in my closet can I wear with this? And that blue stripe is really what sold me. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Now in the bag, let's see what's in the bag, y'all. Now with the separates, I really use the separates to go outside of my comfort zone. And when you see this lemon dress, I was like, I'm gonna look like a big lemon. But it was, I thought, anyway, it's a sweater dress. It is, but it was like, this is the antithesis of winter, right? I would not think twice about this if it were a short sleeve or sleeveless dress for summer. But for some reason, it was just like, wow, this is a lot. But with some brown boots, and it would even go with, let's see, it could even go with this. I didn't think about it. You would be very, very bright. I will be very bright. But super cute statement necklace. So that was something that I was like, that's going to be pushing me outside of my comfort zone. And then what else do we have in here? Oh, I told you I love the mesh. So another mesh top. And I don't have one that's dark. Is this mesh? It's actually not mesh. I thought it was mesh when I picked it out online, but it's very lightweight. It's very, so I would wear it like I wear a mesh top. And again, this goes with literally anything. I mean, it's got blues, grays, browns. So many different things. And you guys know I love denim. So that's kind of what I was envisioning. But it would also go with these khaki pants that I have on as well. So again, even when I'm collaborating with a brand, I'm still thinking like I'm shopping because I don't want anything in my closet that I'm not using. Orange turtleneck, because yes, I'm wearing more orange now. I didn't realize. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. So I hope this answers the question of like what's my thought process when I'm doing a campaign. But this is, as it relates to clothing, this is just how I would shop if you know this. I'm always going to ask all those questions. Oh, these jeans are too small. I just pulled them out of the bag, y'all. That's so weird. Like I can look at them and tell they're too small. It's like the tops are run big. Yeah, these are, they're super cute. You know I love jeans, so I am very disappointed. But look how cute. So the button started, not started, starts here, obviously at the waist, and then it goes all the way down the leg. I just thought that was so cute and different. So I am crushed. I can look at these and tell, baby, they're not getting over these thighs, and they're medium. And I actually call myself sizing up. I just don't know how the tops and the, so that's, I will make note of that when I'm doing this vlog. It's got some stretch in it, but I don't think these gonna work. I could be wrong. I'll let y'all know. I could be wrong. I know. I thought so too, Deneen. And it's not like it's a real button right here, but then once you get past the crotch, it's just decorative, right? But super cute. I don't know if they're gonna fit though. We'll see. We'll see. Y'all know some of us we have extra junk in the trunk. It's not junk. It's not junk. I take that back. It's not junk. Not junk at all. Which is why I love buying separates. A suit or an outfit that comes in separates. I don't care if it's a workout outfit, a yoga outfit, I don't care what it is. It needs to come in separates because my top is definitely not going to match my bottom. Okay, guys. Well, thank you for joining me on my home office mini reno. I would say when I first got those 2 boxes, when my husband picked up those 2 boxes, I was like, what did you get yourself into? But at the end of the day, I like it. You need those jeans and the first jacket. Okay, well, there is a vlog coming up, and it's going to have all the links, and it's going to have some coupon codes. I'm going to be working on it this week coming up, so it should be edited and ready, hopefully by next weekend. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I always want you to know how much I appreciate you. Y'all, last year, this time, this is November, last year, this time, I did not even have 2,000 subscribers. Right now, we are almost at 25,000 and over 1 million views. Like, you guys are amazing. And I just appreciate you so, so much. This channel has become everything that I wanted and so, so much more. So just from the bottom of my heart, I just appreciate you and thank you. If you're Team Replay, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to put your content recommendations in the DMs. And don't forget to join our new Facebook group, The Beauty of Aging. I'm going to be posting more stuff on that. But remember, you guys can post as well. So thank you so much. I appreciate y'all so much. I can't even begin to tell you. Thank you, Shauna. Thank you, Deneen. Thank you, Sheila. You guys, all about food. Everyone have an amazing weekend. And I'll see you guys next week on The Beauty of Aging. Thank you guys so much. Let's get some music.